Hello everybody on YouTube. If this is your first time to my YouTube channel, if you guys can please subscribe to my page. Kindly give my videos a thumbs up. Thank you, and I really appreciate your guys' love and support. Now, tonight's video is called Being Disrespectful in the City of Medellin, Colombia. Okay? Now, the reason I decided to touch this subject tonight was for the simple fact that about a week and a half ago, okay, on Noticias Caracol, the newscast for Colombia, okay, they brought up the subject where three American individuals, okay, took it upon themselves to get on El Metro Cable, which is the cable that goes up and down through the comunas, and they decided to smoke, I'm not sure if it was a joint or a blunt, inside the cabin. Now, I find it very, very disrespectful that on top that they decided to smoke inside the cabin, they even had the audacity, okay, to film themselves and to post it on Facebook, okay. Now, to me, I find it very, very disrespectful to the city of Medellin because Medellin, Colombia, it's a city that has transformed itself from being one of the world's most dangerous cities in the world, okay, and of South America, to being a completely paradise, okay. Now, Colombian people are very much alive, very much vibrant. The Paisa region is something else, okay. It's something that I've never encountered, and just, being there and actually feeling the experience that I went through 3 years ago, it completely changed my life for the better, okay. Now, being in all that, I'm American, okay, really brings disrespect to our culture in general because we are coming from a first world country and we are supposed to lead by example, okay. Yes, this guy did come out and apologize for what he did on the Metro Cable and everything, but there's been other incidents where I'm not really sure if this guy was from Switzerland or if he was from Australia or something like that, but this guy decided to put cocaine on top of Pablo Escobar's tombstone, and he recorded himself, and I think that like, this is disrespectful stuff that should not happen, and it will not be tolerable in the city of Medellin. Now, I went to the video where these guys were inside the cabin, they were smoking weed or whatnot, and I just took a glimpse of all the comments that people were posting from Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia in general, and I have to say, man, that I agree with them to fullest extent, because if you think about it, you guys are always wondering, why Colombians have this perception about American tourists that go to Colombia in general. First of all, they think that we go out there just for the prostitutes, looking for drugs, and just to go out of ourselves and just to do the normal stuff that we wouldn't do in our hometown or in our own country. Now, I'd say that, to some point, I think some of them are right. There's some that do go out there for the most part to do things like that. But I think that it's not fair to say or to put everybody in the sack and be like, what, all of them are like that. Because in reality, we have good American tourists who go to Colombia, to enjoy the culture, to eat the good foods there, to make friends, and possibly even, have a girlfriend, and later on in life, maybe open up a business, maybe move there, or even maybe form a family with a Paisa female. Now, if you guys are going to Colombia or considering or even thinking about going to Colombia, bring common sense with you, okay? Now, the treatment that you're going to be receiving from Colombians in general is just something else. The way Paisa people are amongst themselves, the way they embrace you as an American tourist or a tourist from any part of the world, it's unbelievable. It's something that I've never, had gone through. And when I did go through it 3 years ago, it completely changed my life for the simple fact that, it's just something else, man. You guys have to live it to know what exactly it is that I'm talking about. But when you leave the city of Medellin or you leave the country itself, you can't help it but to get emotional, and 9 times out of 10, You will cry, and there's nothing wrong with crying. That just shows that, you know what I mean, there's a very sentimental feeling towards the city of Medellin and Colombia in general, because it's a beautiful thing, man. And the reason I make these type of videos is because you have hundreds upon thousands of videos on here on YouTube that talk about all the good stuff. They talk about this, they talk about that, but they do not give it to you the way it's supposed to be brought. Okay? Now, I got mad respect and mad love for the city of Medellin, Colombia, Pereira, and for Colombians in general, because they have proven themselves to be worthy, not only to me, but to tourists from different parts of the world. And when you have one culture that embraces you like that, you have to treat it as your own. You have to treat it as your own family. That's why when I seen the video, like, it pissed me the fuck off. Like, I was pissed. You feel me? I was pissed because, you know what I mean, the United States is a first world country, and we have to lead by example. We can't be having fucking idiots going up out of themselves in countries like Colombia, Brazil, Thailand, or wherever country you go. You have to bring that same respect. You can still go out there to Colombia if you're into smoking weed. You know what I mean? There's plenty of places where you can smoke weed and enjoy the scenery, man. I'm not going to sit here and say I'm a fucking saint, because I'm no saint. But I mean, it's just like, come on, man. Like, why take it upon yourself to bring disrespect to the city of Medellin and to its people when they are embracing you with open arms? You know what I mean? It's just, there's no need for that. There's no need for that. I mean, you have plenty of places to smoke. You have a lot of Colombians out there that smoke weed too. You know what I mean? It's fine. There's no problem with that. But, you know what I mean, smoking inside of a cabin, or, you know what I mean, maybe smoking inside of el metro de Medellin or el tranvía, that's a big no-no. You know? Don't do what you would not do in your own country. You know what I mean? Don't be disrespectful like that, because at the end of the day, you know what I mean, like, you know what I mean, you put us all in the hat. You know what I mean? I mean, me personally, I speak both languages to the T. I speak perfect Spanish and perfect English, so I know how to get around, and you know what I mean? It's not gonna fall back on me like that. But if I do hear Colombians talking like bad about Americans, it's gonna piss me off in a way too, because I'm American myself and I love my country. But the same respect and the same love that I got for the USA, I got for Colombia, I got for Mexico, and it is what it is, man. I'm not gonna change, and I'm gonna make an oath, you know what I mean, that it's always gonna be like that, man. I'm not going to let anybody bring disrespect to the city of Medellin, Colombia. I don't care who you are. It's not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen, because you know what? These people go out of their way to make sure that we're taken care of. These people have gone through hell and back, okay? Or 25 years ago, okay? The city of Medellin, Colombia was ran by one of the most brutal cartels the world has ever seen, and that was the Medellin cartel. Now, it is a place where you can walk. It is a place where you can go out and lounge. It has beautiful nightlife. It's a city where you can, like, you know what I mean, buy an apartment, live there, and actually even open up a business, okay? So we have to take care of the city of Medellin and Colombia in general, okay? Now, if you're a tourist who's been kind of, oh, should I go or should I not go? Trust me, okay? Go to Colombia. It's going to be a true life-changing experience. Mark my words. I promise you, you will be back, okay? But in all reality, if you're a guy who's going out there looking for a girlfriend and it's your first time going to Colombia, my recommendations would be go out there, enjoy yourself, do plenty of tours, you know what I mean? Don't like get caught up with a girlfriend type of thing, because in reality, if you go out there, you have to understand that you're going out there for a limited time, so you have to make sure that you take advantage of it to its fullest extent, okay? We don't want you to go out there and hit a dry run, okay? Now, on that note, please, guys, be respectful to the city of Medellin, to its people. There's no need for you to be going out of yourself when you're going to this type of country where people are just full of love and full of positive energy, okay? So, on that note, I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you guys can please give the video a thumbs up. If you guys can please subscribe to my page, I would really appreciate it. Good night, guys. God bless you guys. And oh yes, que viva Medellin, Colombia, hijo de puta. Medallo en la casa. O yo, suerte, mijo. Bye bye.